Hey, Worms Battlegrounds, thank you for coming back for part 2 for the Sergeant Swift achievement. Now for this one, you can actually get 2 worms with 1 grenade, so really try for that. And with this class of worm, you can actually set it to 5 seconds and then detonate it whenever possible. So for this, just hit that guy, he'll fall into the other one, and you'll get 2, and then continue on from there. You want to shoot straight up, it'll go off the angle and you hit him.
Lights out, ladies.
That fucker will die. This next one's probably the most tricky, in my opinion. You just want to shoot up again,
They're in a jam.
and it'll either go way over there or it'll roll like this. And when it's close enough, just detonate it, and you want to make sure that you hear the beeping afterwards, because he'll detonate that mine, and then you'll get those guys. So that's another 2 for 1. And there's one more chance for it a little bit later. So as we go down, just work your way from the top. Kill him.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Kill this asshole over here.
Make that lollipop. Lights out, ladies. So, this worm started its turn.
Now, at this point, it'll drop, and I usually go for the balloon. So you want to shoot down. There's a little kind of a secret hidden thing. Just throw it down there and then detonate it on the wheel,
Lights out, ladies.
and that'll go up. And the reason I do it now is because I like the angle that it gives you.
Good evening, ladies
Just
and
go
gentlemen.
kind of at a nice angle and throw it in there. Okay, and now right here,
Make that
I'm trying for the corner guy, but it doesn't work.
You have this
So
on the platoon.
you still have that guy if it doesn't work.
How is everyone
Now,
this evening?
if you throw it at the top guy, which you'll see I fuck up, if you can do him first, and you can get it around him and detonate it, he'll actually fall out, and you can get the bottom guy with him as well.
Lights out, ladies.
But good luck, because that shit's ridiculous.
How is everyone this evening?
Now, for him, just toss it in there, and it'll roll,
You have this on the platoon.
and there's only one more.
So, the other day. Make that lollipop. Lights out,
There
ladies.
you go.
'Cause I'm hot, dog.
Cool. Now this one's really fun. So I parachute down. When Doug was doing it, he's actually really good about jumping, mashing B and A to reset the parachute, and then jumping again, resetting it. So he gets down there pretty quick, but I find it just to parachute, if you hold down, you can get down pretty quick. So once you're down there, jetpack back up, whichever way that you choose to get down,
You're gonna love this one.
and get the ninja rope. And that's really all we need so far. So just jump. And here, I don't even fuck around with all this stuff. I just jump and slide. And you waste a little bit of time, but probably less time wasted than I would trying to get down safely. So I just jump. And like I said before, we do have time to spare. So navigate this, really just get the momentum from jumping. And the hardest part there is just to redirect
What's the matter, me boy?
before that turret gets you.
The other day.
And go up. You know, being as careful as you can, we don't want to waste time. If you double jump here, you actually be able to shoot up. And basically you just want to walk as least as possible. Just always using the ninja ropes. And once you get up there, you just use the fire punch. And that's all. And it's a pretty quick level. Not too hard.
You have dishonored the platoon. 'Cause I'm hot, dog.
Okay,
Anyone can start
this one's
a
really fun. So just shoot straight, shoot straight, shoot straight, shoot up. You want to get an angle. And here, if you can even get in the water, that's awesome. Or you can just jump, and then here you save it, save it, save it, save it. Get down, just hit this fucker,
Here's the punchline.
and then zoom out all the way. Because we need to try to get a long shot, and you can actually even get longer than that. And just work your way over. Don't overshoot it by going to that wall, because you'll actually drown. And then you hit him, and if you do it right, it goes pretty quick. You feel like a badass afterwards.
'Cause I'm hot, dog. Fly.
Now, this one's probably the most boring. There's not much going on. You get to use a boggy bee, so that's cool. So we'll get the boggy bee there. kind of get down to the water and let it go. Let it go. Those guys will drown. You'll drown out the other bottom two guys. Just wait for it. Cool. Now, carry on. We just need to get this box. Go to the next one.
He wanted to see time fly.
Cool. Now, really, there's only 2 worms left to kill because we can get the other guys.
What you doing in the army, boy?
So, torch through this guy.
Anyone can catch a cold.
And then let him explode.
Lights out, ladies. He wanted to see time
And
fly.
now we'll just work our way up to the top one. And as I mentioned in the last video, the animations don't count at all.
Rating
So really all that counts is when you're walking around or aiming and stuff. So
Lights out, ladies.
kill him, and that's basically the end of it. Now you just use the boggy bees that we picked up and use it really quickly. And this animation here, none of this even counts, so you can take your time with this. And you will need it, so just aim somewhere between them if you can. They'll die. And same thing with the last 2 guys.
You have dishonored the platoon. Lights out, ladies. He wanted to see time fly. Let's put a smile on that face.
There we go.
You just signed your death warrant, Private. I want you to DOR. 'Cause I'm hot.
Cool. Now this is the last one that I usually do. It's kind of rough. If you can shoot a little bit more towards the bottom of that water reservoir, you can actually drown out the other guy because there's an angle and you can drown him out. And then you just want to shoot one of those ropes and it'll drop a mine and kill that guy up there.
Something to break.
And it looks like a lot of guys, but all of a sudden in a second, there will be about 2 left because we're going to drown the other side. So
If they flew over
shoot the
base,
ground
they'd be
underneath him.
bagels. Ladies and
Shoot
gentlemen.
the ground underneath this worm. Maybe it's a boy, maybe it's a girl, who knows. Then you drown out this one. And really, there's only those 2 left. And maybe even 1 if you drowned out the other guy.
This'll wake you up, Private.
And I think I'd waste like fucking 5 shots on this bottom one. Okay, so he's gone. That other guy's gonna drown.
Dishonored the platoon. Everyone this evening. This'll wake you up, Private.
And that'll be your last worm up. Now, if you need to redo any, just
The other day.
kind of take the times. They should all be around a minute. It's okay if you go over, because obviously there's some that we can do in way under a minute. So don't worry about it.
I want you to DOR.
And that's how you get the Sergeant Swift achievement. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. See you next video.